What's up guys, welcome back. We're finally into January and it's time for all of that new year, new me stuff, and I've been getting a lot of requests for a vegetarian recipe. So I've got you covered today with this fantastic spinach dip pasta bake. This recipe comes together in less than an hour, it's great for meal prep, and it has all the great things that we love about spinach dip, plus a little pasta, and who doesn't like pasta, right? But before we get into the recipe, please take a quick second to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that bell to enable notifications as well. All right guys, meet me in the kitchen, let's make it happen. First things first, let's take a look at these ingredients. Here we have some baby spinach. We got some rigatoni pasta, you can use penne as well. We got a little dry white wine, which is optional. You can use vegetable stock in place of that. We got some artichokes, onion, mozzarella and Parmesan cheese, a little heavy cream, Italian herb paste, garlic paste, cream cheese, and we're gonna bring a little heat to the party with some crushed red pepper flakes. All right guys, so we got our pasta water going. This is your typical PSA to remind you to always salt your pasta water. While we wait for that to come up to a boil, I've went ahead and diced an onion. We're also gonna dice up these artichokes. So these are already quartered. This is the jar that we use whatever brand you can find at your store. They got a little flavor in there already. We went ahead and drained them. And just take your nice sharp knife and give it a rough chop. No real right or wrong way to do this. You just want, relatively small pieces to be in your pasta. Now, if you don't like artichokes for some reason, you can leave this out. But artichokes are pretty common in spinach and artichoke dip, as you probably already know.
And this episode is sponsored by Noom. Noom uses the latest in proven behavioral science to empower people to take control of their health for good. Noom helps you learn how your mind works and the why behind the decisions that you make. Learning, not dieting, is what leads to real, lasting change. During the holiday season, I've got a little too relaxed on my diet, and Noom has really helped me get back on track with consistency. And what I love most about Noom is the platform is super easy to use. It's super user-friendly. You can track everything from your exercises to your food. They even provide recipes for you. And take it from me, guys, the recipes are actually really good. Two of my favorites are the corn and tomato chowder and the pan-seared shrimp. Noom has helped me with everything from boosting my energy levels, improving my self-confidence and motivation.
Listen guys, I'm excited to go into the new year with Noom. I've been using them for about a month now and I'm already down 10 pounds and feeling great. I really can't say enough good things about them and I think you'll love them too, so visit noom.com/MrMakeItHappen for your free Noom evaluation. That's noom.com/MrMakeItHappen. All right, so we have our skillet or pot over medium heat. We're gonna melt 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter. To that, we're gonna go ahead and add in our diced onion. The beauty of this recipe, guys, not only is it quick and easy, but the cleanup is easy as well. We're only using 2 pans today, this one and the one that we boil our noodles in, or pasta in, I should say. We're gonna go ahead and saute the onions until they get nice and soft and tender. Give them a head start before we add in our garlic. So once those onions get a head start, we're going in with some garlic and Italian herb paste. About 2 teaspoons of each. We're also going to begin to season, so we're going in with my all-purpose seasoning and some Creole seasoning and a dash of red pepper flakes. At this point, we're gonna go ahead and add in our chopped artichokes. Give everything a mix to combine, and then we're gonna add some flour to make a roux. That's gonna help thicken things up for the pasta, because this is going in the oven. If you weren't putting it in the oven, I guess you could leave the flour out if you want to. But depending on the consistency that you're looking for, if you want it to be a little thicker and kind of hold together a little bit more, then I suggest you use the flour. Once you add the flour, you want to give it a mix, cook off the raw flour taste. That usually takes 30 to 60 seconds or so. And then, my friends, we're gonna deglaze with a little dry white wine. Always important to taste as you go, so save yourself a swig. Increase your heat to high and cook off that alcohol, leaving behind the flavor. If you're not a fan of cooking with alcohol, you can use lemon juice in that spot right there for a little acidity. Now we're going in with some heavy cream, or half and half, about 2 cups worth. Give that a mix, bring that up to a simmer, and then we're gonna add in our cream cheese. Once we've got all that coming together, I'm gonna go ahead and add in 8 ounces of room temperature cream cheese. I just like to break it apart by hand, makes it a little bit easier. We're gonna mix that until the cream cheese becomes one with everything else, and then add in our spinach. Next up, we're gonna add in our spinach. Give that a mix until the spinach wilts down. Then we'll start to add a little more cheese, season to taste, add our cooked pasta, pop this bad boy in the oven, and you got dinner on the table in less than an hour. And if you're not a fan of Meatless Monday, then you can go ahead and throw some chicken in here, some ground turkey, Italian sausage, anything like that. Not a bad play. So at this point, we're gonna season to taste before we add in our pasta. Remember guys, always salt your pasta water, so that should be flavored as well. We're also gonna add in just a splash, probably a half cup or so of pasta water. And now it's time to start adding in some cheese. I'm going in with some grated Parmesan cheese first, followed by some shredded mozzarella. Save a little mozzarella for the top. Just give that a mix over low heat until that cheese works its way into your sauce. All right guys, so we went ahead and pulled our rigatoni just before al dente, because remember it's going in the oven. We're gonna now add that to everything else. Give that a mix to combine. Oh man, that looks good. Now you could eat it just like this if you want to. You'd want to cook the pasta to al dente if you're doing that. But we're gonna go ahead and top this with a little mozzarella and pop this bad boy in the oven at 375 degrees for about 20 minutes. You're gonna have yourselves a fantastic pasta bake. Final coat of mozzarella right on top. You don't have to go too heavy unless you want to. And that's ready for the oven. Doesn't get much easier than that. Yep. And this, my friends, is how we're looking fresh out of the oven after about 20 minutes at 375. The cheese is browned up nicely. We're gonna hit it with a little fresh chopped parsley for a pop of color. It's just about time to dig in for a taste test. Let it cool for a few minutes, and then we'll plate this up. And this is the part where I say, brace yourself for a trademark money shot. Say it with me, guys. Looking good. The only thing left to do is find my fork and dig in here for the taste test. But before we do that, please take a quick second to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that bell to enable notifications as well. All right, my friends, moment of truth. Oh man, that just screams spinach dip pasta. Look at that. I don't know about this. I haven't burned my tongue in a while. Here goes nothing.